from Primitive Gatherings. We are live here at the gathering. We are in the middle of our naughty and nice retreat, but we're going to take time out today to tell you a bunch of things that are going on here at the shop and on our website. Everything at Primitive Gatherings Land. Look, we got a new microphone.
It's not working.
And it's not working.
Hold it up to you.
Are you kidding me?
It's just super quiet. You gotta hold it.
I gotta hold it like this? Like Bob Barker?
Yeah.
We can't like bump it up?
All right, talk.
Hey everyone. Is that better? Hey everyone. It's Lisa from Primitive Gatherings. Let's do this again with the microphone touching your lips. See how much fun this is? No. I was going to be doing something. Okay, so I have to hang on to the new mic that we just got. Did you guys test this?
Yeah, we did.
But you did it like this. You did it like this, huh? All right. Sorry. First day, new mic. You asked us to get a new mic. Guess what? We got a new mic, but I guess I got to hold it like this. Not my jam, but okay. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on here while you're all jumping on. Somebody said I was going to say that. Hopefully we'll have some not too shy guests come on and talk and sit with me talk about our little retreat that we're having here. But let's go through a few things that I can get out of the way real fast. We have a December 12th through the 16th. You can come to Primitive Gatherings and stitch all of those days. We have nothing here going on, so you can come for $25, eat lunch, and sew from 9 to 4. Take advantage of that. Nobody can bother you if you run away from home and come with us. All right, and then I did want to tell you a little bit about Featherweight Club that's coming January 16th and February 20th. If you do not have those on your calendar yet, do you have these all? Okay, so this is a new club. That's why Kaylee does not have this. But bring your featherweight. Let's get them working and let's get them out in the open and enjoy them and use them and hang out with a bunch of other featherweights. It's like daycare for featherweights, right? Bring it and hang out with all the other ones. And then we have Rug Hooking Club that is meeting December 18th. I wanted to remind people about that as well, and that is from 9 to 4 also. And then, of course, we have December 14th, Cross Stitch Club. This has been very popular, starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger. We love it when our clubs get big. And then we have Wool Club also on December 14th. They're going to have those two together. So you can spend half your time in Hexie Club and half your time in Wool Club if you're both. And then again on the 14th, but this is later on in the day, I believe, from 4 to 6, we have Kids Camp. So if you want to get rid of your kid for a little bit, we'll watch them. Adrienne is an awesome teacher, and we'll have fun making things with them. That is the best part, to see what they come up with. How is my microphone? Are we doing good?
Nobody's complaining.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, people. Let us know. Otherwise, I'll do. I said we need to stand for it, though, but now it's going to have to be like right here in my face. All right. Okay, so a couple other little announcements. Special gift box. We are going to start making labels for that December shipment, and don't think we're shipping them right then. We need to create those labels so when we're ready to ship, we're ready to go. So if you see that, don't be complaining that it's lost somewhere. It did not ship it. As soon as we print that label, it sounds like we're shipping it. But we're printing all these labels because there's hundreds and hundreds of them, and then that helps us. One thing we have to not do when they're ready to go. But it won't be too long, right? What is your projection, Jess?
I'm hoping Wednesday we can have pickup.
All right, so Wednesday you can maybe pick them up, but call first, or we'll talk about that for sure on Thursday next week. Hopefully they will all be ready. And then Jess said she'll also post on our groups when they are ready. All right, then just a couple closings, December 24th, 25th, and 26th, so we can enjoy our holiday with our family and friends. And then January 1st through the 5th, our website and our store is closed. Shut down, can't do anything. We are going to launch that new POS system, and please pray for us. All right, we're going to need it. Hopefully, Mark has us situated. We've been spending lots of time with Mark, and he's done a great job with this whole, we have all these subscriptions and all this, this thing and that thing, and it's just way too many things. But just wanted me to let you know that we do have signups now available for our opening spots that we are going to open up for 2023 for the quilt box and the wool box. So those are already on the site. You go to block of the month, I believe, then you go to clubs, and then it's in their subscription box. Does it say 2023? 2023 and quilt box. And these are brand new boxes with no ongoing projects carried over from the last year. So every 2 years we get a fresh start at everything. So jump in there. If you're a quilter and love just quilty stuff, the quilt box is for you. If you are a wool stitcher and quilter and maybe not, if I do put quilted items in the wool box, they are very easy, just like squares that are sewn together. I don't do any fancy piecing in the wool box projects, if that makes sense. All right, so I think that's all the announcements. Of course, I have 6 prizes for you today. And what we're going to talk about today is our, oh crap. Oh. I forgot my list. Do you have that list I sent you yesterday of the ones that are on special or on your phone or something? Yep. Okay, so today's flash sale.
But before you go any further, a lot of people want to know what the red and white quilts are behind you.
Oh, okay. I know, we're so mean, aren't we? We didn't show you our red and white quilt show yet. And we are here at the gathering, and we are surrounded by, I think, over 150 quilts, almost 160. We will be showing you guys this show. I haven't yet figured out how I want to do it, but we're not being mean. We will show you guys. I know some of you have quilts in the show that can't make it because it's too far away, but it is so amazing. Everybody that comes in here just is like, it's very cool. But we are having a red and white quilt show here through the end of the year, and our customers have sent in their quilts, and let me tell you, the workmanship in these quilts is phenomenal. I've had several people say, this is better than any guild show I've ever gone to. Not that I'm dishing the guilds, but I'm just saying the quality of what is here is amazing, and we are so lucky to have all of these here. If it was, we have room for small quilts, mini quilts, the big, large quilts. And of course, we can't hang every quilt full out that I would love to do. But if it had a repeating pattern, those are the ones that went on the ladders and on the shelves and on the hooks and stuff like that. So if you can get here, try to get here before the end of the year. We will be announcing next year's show pretty soon as well. I know, right? Once we get all of our stuff together, we'll be announcing what next year's show is. Any guesses? Anybody want to tell us what they want to see us do? But I already have it figured out, so maybe you can guess right. All right, so anything else about red and white? My girls here, they're itching to come on. That's awesome. I love it.
I don't know how long the show's going to go for.
Till the end of the year. Then they come down and we ship them back to their owners. All right? Okay, do we have any questions before I go on to what our flash sale is about?
Did you want to do them first so I could get the rest of the quilts over here? Because otherwise there's only 3 of them in here.
What are you talking about?
Those are all the ones you have on sale.
And you don't have to show them.
Okay.
No, Kaylee's got overlays of them all.
Perfect then.
Yeah, we're wimping out today. We're not going to show you the quilts. Kaylee's going to throw them up so you get a nice big close-up of them. All right, so our special today, and this is a good one, especially because a lot of you are currently working with these fabrics and you might want to buy backing now, or you might want to make another one, or you just love the fabric so much because it is rainbow. There's the big clue. We have 30% off all of our garden gatherings, which is everything. So we're talking pre-cut. So this is garden gatherings. It's 2 different bundles. It's all the colors with the tans, and then it's 20 creams. So those all come in all the different size pre-cuts. They come in, so like here's the mini charms, light and dark. Everything is 30% off. Honey buns, jelly roll in both light and dark. And then of course we have layer cakes, 5-inch charms, all the other things. So what are we giving away for prizes today? We have 2 Garden Gatherings books, 2 charm packs, and 3 honey buns, it looks like, or 4 honey buns. I don't know. We'll see where we're at on that. But that's what we're giving away. So please comment, because you could win one. Miss Heidi's over there picking names for us as we speak here. So the pre-cuts are on sale. The yardage is on sale. The kits that I am talking about next are all on sale. Everything 30% off. We usually don't put kits 30% off, but since all the pre-cuts were 30% off, we decided, hey, let's get rid of it all. Oh my gosh, that's a funny picture. It's David taking a pee off the deck with his Santa suit on.
See his legs.
Yeah, you only see his legs. You don't see anything else. All right, so first up.
The pre-cuts will show a 30% off in their cart.
Okay.
Along with the fabric, but the kits are already discounted price.
Okay, so just to make clear what Jessica said is that the kits are already in the website at 30% off. The pre-cuts, it'll show a discount in the discount section. All right, just to be clear that the prices of these kits that I'm going to talk about are already have the 30% off. All right, first up we have Flower Box. Kaylee will get that one up for you. All right, so I don't know the prices of these, so you're going to have to jot down a little note if you like it, and then go see how much it is at 30% off, unless Jessica's that quick that she can tell us. But this is a really fun quilt. All done in rainbow. Do you know what it is?
150/50.
150/50, and it's a huge quilt. It's 90 by 90. And then, what do I press the button or which one? Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I forgot my note.
The next page.
Okay, the next page is Party of 4. So Kaylee will get that one up on her screen. This is my favorite one in the book. Now all of these quilts are in the book, so you need to put that in your cart as well if you don't already have it. Maybe you already have it.
170/150.
171. That's all right. Party of 4 looks like this. And it is 72 by 80. You sure that one was one of them?
Yep.
Okay. We'll check the price on that. Jessica will check the price on that. And then Reap What You Sow. That one is the biggest quilt in here, 94 by 112. And I know you all know how to do half square triangles now because I see you posting all your Oh Say Can You Sew quilts.
157/50.
157.50. That quilt kit is at 30% off.
That's the last one in the book.
That's the last one in the book. All right. What else is on the list? We have Very Charming. And we do have the amounts in the, like if we have 5 kits left, if it shows that it's out of stock, that means they're all gone. All right. Some of these we have 2, some of them we have 15. So just kind of know if you can't purchase it, it means it's sold out. All right. What is Very Charming?
That was in the quilt box.
Okay. Do you have the price of it?
Sure.
Okay. So Very Charming was one of them that was in our quilt box. And those tend to be made from a pre-cut and very simple to do. Not on there?
It is, but I think I need to check these prices.
All right. So we're going to double check prices just to make sure. And then Shoe Fly Swirl is a previous quilt design that we did in the first garden or flower garden gatherings or whatever we called it back then. And it was so popular that we rekitted it with this line as well. And then we also have Penny Candy. We only have 2 of these kits left at 30% off. 123. Is that a good? You got that one? Okay. And then, of course, we have our mini alphabet quilt. If you want to make the alphabet quilt in Garden Gatherings, we have some of those already. You already have the pattern. If you're doing the letters for Santa, that's our alphabet quilt pattern. And I know a ton of you have this because you're all stitching words with me. And if you want to make the alphabet quilt, a lot of teachers love to hang that in their rooms, or it's just very cool to have for a baby quilt as well. All right, is that all I had there? Teresa's Tulips. That's the hand appliqued tulip, or you can do it by machine. And there are 3 of those kits left, and the price of that one is...
I will have to look.
She got to look at that one too. Okay, so some of them we had prices for, and some of them we didn't. Okay, so those are what is our today's flash sale. You only have the 24 hours of today to take advantage of that 30% off. All right, let's do a couple winners before we bring on some of the girls. I'm super excited for you to meet some of the girls that are here. Okay, Jessica's going to run and take care of those website kits right now to make sure.
How many would you like?
3. All right. So we have a book for Garden Gatherings, and that is going to go to Donna Mittler. Please email Heidi on the screen there to get your prize. All right, here, let me grab these. These are all my prizes right here. Okay, there we go. All right, second prize goes to Gail Duvall. You get a mini bun. Yeah, a honey bun. That one is yours. And then Diana Schumacher, you get the dark honey bun. All right, and then we'll pick a couple more in a bit. Okay, so I want to show you some of the things that we're doing for Naughty and Nice here. We are a week-long sewing. I got to tell you about the one disappointing thing that it still breaks my heart. But yesterday, I had this wonderful idea that we were going to go ice skating after lunch. So I get them all situated just like their mother with their hat and their gloves and their mittens and all that kind of stuff. We all pile in the car and we're going to go to the ice skating rink. Well, first I took them to the Ye Olde Goat. So we did some shopping. Fabulous, fun place. If you've never been there, please put that on your list to go if you ever get to visit Wisconsin. But then we haul over to the ice rink, and it's closed on Wednesday. I was so mad, because I wanted to show them my triple sow cow. All right? I think I could still do it. Well, maybe not a triple. Okay, maybe a double. All right. All right. Come help me show our projects that we're working on, girls. Who is the bravest? Come on. All right. I have 2 girls. I actually have 3 girls from Florida here who came here. I'm going to let them tell the story.
Hello.
All right.
She was so
You have to be
disappointed. She
Bob.
was so disappointed about the ice skating yesterday. It's okay though. We're okay.
I know,
We don't know how to ice skate.
Their husbands all went, oh, thank God.
Thank God. No, but we've been having a lot of fun here with Lisa. Come and tell her quilt retreat. And this is the first project that we all made, the snowman quilt. So we'll show them up and hold them for you.
All right, so this was super fun because they got to pick their own fabrics, right? So Lisa here, she was inspired by the red and white, she said. So she made hers red and white. And there is one little word panel, an optional one that says let it snow that they could do. But look at how far they already got, and it's only Thursday. Well, I guess. I didn't really give them this pattern because we had to pick out fabric. Yeah. We do want to see your quilt, though, because your quilt is amazing. Look at those bright colors. Yes, isn't that fun? So gray, subdued, beautiful blue. Aren't they amazing? And of course, we found all the boo-boos, right, in the pattern. So these girls are such troopers to work out all the little kinks in the project. And it was funny because we had to make 2 large snowflakes, 4 mediums, and 6 small, right? And then we're like, they all had 1 extra medium left over because that's the table mat. That's a little doily that goes along with it. Yeah, it's a surprise. You made a block you didn't need. All right, so I think we're going to leave that in the directions, though, because I don't want to change any of that cutting. So thank you guys so much for coming, but for showing your quilts. But you do have to talk about why you're here, because I think this is a funny story, because they're celebrating something special. So I'll let the girls talk about that.
God, 60's hard. My sister and I were twins, and Thanksgiving was our 60th birthday. So our husbands wanted to throw us this big party, and we're like, we don't want to do that. We don't want to cook and clean, and we don't want to have a big party. We just want to go to primitive gatherings, the Naughty and Nice workshop. So that's why we came up here all the way from Florida to celebrate our 60th, and they've been great about it. So we've had a lot of fun, right?
It's awesome.
It's an awesome retreat. It's
If you're
awesome.
ever thinking about coming to a retreat, just come. Don't think
Yeah.
about it anymore. Just
You
come.
gotta speak in the mic.
If you ever think about coming to a retreat and you're on a fence, just jump the fence and come over.
Jump the fence.
All right. I guess we're better. All right. Sorry about that. One of these days, I promise we won't have any technical difficulties, but all right. So besides the quilts, we are making, this is the naughty part, our oh crap pillow. And then this guy here is our other projects. Does anybody have theirs done or stitched they want to show? Any of the other girls? Come on, honey. Jeannie. You can sit with me too. You don't have to stand behind. Or you want to stand behind?
I don't care.
Awesome. Where are you from, hon?
Hi, I'm Jeannie, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I finished the stitching part of our pillow.
Our oh crap pillow.
Our oh crap pillow.
Yeah.
And this will be my second time at Naughty or Nice. Like the previous girl said, if you ever want to come, just do it.
Just jump the fence if you're on it.
It's an easy drive. It's a great time, great food, great fun, great projects.
Awesome. You're hired. You're hired.
Thanks.
Good job on that. And we are going to do a zipper tutorial too. So we're going to put all the zippers in as well. So you have that little hidden zipper in the back. And if you want, this is a picture tutorial on my blog. You would just type in zipper tutorial and that should come up. But that's a great way to not have to buy a whole bunch of pillow forms. You just buy certain ones and you keep making your pillows in that shape. All right, I'm going to pick a couple more winners, but I do want to give you a little preview of our holiday box. I don't want to give it away because it's super cool, but I'm going to kind of show you something. So this board on the side I'm looking at is the project, but I'm just showing you the back. I just want you to see that I made a project for this board. And if you are a Yellowstone fan, I kind of based it on Yellowstone. I am paying homage to Elsa from 1883, that the prequel to Yellowstone. I just love that story. So I made something to honor her in that project. And then this, because of the shape of that wool, there was these corners, so I did a little pin cushion as a little bonus project to that one there. So that's kind of a little sneak peek without giving it away of our gift box. So it's not, we call it a holiday box or gift box, but it's not holiday projects. It's just normal projects, but it's like a gift that someone buys this box for you or you buy it for yourself. We don't care, but we have 8 things or 7 or 8 things in there for you to enjoy for the rest of the year, and it's all at 40% off. So that's the best thing about the box, is you get a big discount on it, or actually 33%. I'm sorry. It's priced at $150, but we only charge you $100 for the box and $5 for shipping. So if you want to sign up for that box, they still are available for that price. But as soon as we ship them out the door, we are going to raise the price of them, because that's just what we do. We love to give you a deal if you support us without knowing, because these are gifts. These are surprises. These aren't, you don't have to know everything you're going to make. And if you don't like some of these things, you make them and give them away, or you give the kit away to one of your sewing friends. But we try to give you the coolest projects that we can come up with. All right, Jessica, what do you have? Anything before I pick some more winners? Did you fix that or not? Was there any issues?
There was a couple that weren't done.
Yeah, so Jess had a couple little fixes to the prices, a few that were maybe forgotten, because you should have saw my scribbling, maybe that something got mixed up. All right, any questions before I pick the last 4 winners?
Does Scotty make that for you?
Yes, this is Scotty's work. And I wish I could show it to you, but I can't. And it's not black on the other side. Can you get a little peek? It's cream on the other side with a black undertone. It's awesome. It's made perfectly for this project. And I don't want to disappoint you, but that board is not in your kit, okay? That is an extra purchase. And if you do want one, are we going to get those up on the site right away too? They will be up there, but they can't go on right away for obvious reasons, because we have some fun stuff coming up. Yes?
How long do they have to wait to see that now?
A month.
At least
A month.
a month.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, because we ship them all out, and we don't reveal, because these are some people's presents. So we don't want to show you what they are and ruin it for them. But like I said, in about a month, they will, or as soon as we ship them out, they go up in price. Probably, is it like $25 more, or what is it?
Yes.
Yeah, so they'll be 125 or 130?
125.
125 they will be.
Oh, 130. You are
130 with $5 shipping. So we ain't shipping this for $5, right? So you help us, what do you call that? Help us with part of the shipping. A subsidy. I was trying to think of, you subsidize the shipping, and we take care of the rest with the $5.
And that's in the wool box.
No, this is not the wool box. No, this is a special. So we've done 2 special boxes this year. The holiday box, that is all Christmas, and that goes out in July. And all of you already got it, right? And you're working on those projects for gifts or to decorate your home right now. So we send out the Christmas projects in July. This is a gift box that goes out in December. There is wool projects in it, yes, but it's not part of the wool box subscription. It's a special edition box, and we only do so many of them, and we did a pre-order for them. But we always do a little bit more, because as soon as somebody sees them, they want them, and this is how we do have some extra. So if you didn't sign up yet, you still can at the $105 price until we run out of them. Okay? I hope that's clear. All right. So a couple more prizes. Anything else? Any other questions? Good questions, though. Thank you for making me clarify that it is not part of the wool box. We do have brand new projects, and I promise I will show you some sneak peeks of some of those projects for the upcoming wool and quilt boxes to make sure we fill them all up and don't have any extras out there. And I'm pretty good at getting you to stay in or not quit on me. So, all right, you guys look so serious. What's going on? You looking through the questions?
Do you put a stabilizer on the back of your flannel when you're stitching it?
You can, but I do not. No. The question was, do I put a stabilizer or a interfacing or something on my flannel when I stitch? And the answer is no, I do not. You can, though, if you like that a little bit stiffer or a little bit more something to hang on to, or if you don't. Sometimes if the project is white and it's regular cotton, I will put that fusible interfacing on there so my threads don't show through. And that kind of helps. Or sometimes if I'm going to make a pillow and I want the pillow to be a little bit more substantial, after I'm done making the pillow, I'll put some of that fusible interfacing on the back of the top part of the pillow and the backside, and kind of beef that pillow up a little bit more if it's a little wimpy. But I don't always do that. It's just kind of a preference thing. All right. The book that all the quilts are in is called Garden Gatherings. $28 book.
Can you tell them again how to get to the subscription box?
All right. The question, how do we find where to sign up for the subscription boxes? And there's two different ones, so make sure you sign up for the right one. You will go to primitivegatherings.us. And then, you know, I call it the little hamburger, the little 3 lines. Click on that, or you'll see the little icons that say block of the month or fabric or wool. So click on our little logo that says block of the month, and then it says what does it say again? Clubs. I know we run you around Rega to try to get you. Yeah. So block of the month, click on that. Clubs, click on that, and then the boxes will come up. And make sure it says 2023, which I think is the only one you can sign up for anyways. But then you'll be all signed up. Now, once you sign up for this group, you are in it until you cancel. So if you are already in it, you're in it until you cancel. So you don't have to re-sign up already if you're already getting it. So I hope that's clear. Only if you're not getting it and you want it now, do you sign up. Our wool box is $72 and our cotton box is $45. Now I can't wait. We're going to do a video on all of last year's quilt box, because for $45 times 6 is like $270. I can't wait to show you all of the projects that they got last year for $270. That's going to be pretty impressive. All right. And if you didn't figure it out, our gift box or our subscription boxes are severely discounted. And that really helps us with our everyday flow of supporting our business. It's stuff we can count on. We know we're going to have those sales, and it really helps us with running our business. And even though we give you that deep discount, the volume of it helps us all. All right. So we will be back again next Thursday. What you got?
Having a little confusion with the blocks of the month.
Okay.
How to find it.
All right, let's do it.
So here's our home site. Can you come closer? Yep. Is that good? Is that good?
Sure.
Okay, so this is on a computer, not on your phone. You're going to go to BOMs. You can click on there. It says clubs. Click on your clubs. And right here, you've got quilt box and you've got wool box. You can go right on into Quilt Box, answer your question if you are a USA resident, and then hit add to your box. It's been added. And then you just follow that through.
To the checkout. Awesome, Jess. Thank you. I guess it's easier. We're visual, right? We want to see where we need to go. All right, so I hope you get in that box. I hope we don't sell out too fast, but super exciting to be a part of those boxes. And that's what you're seeing a lot of people post in our Stitch with Lisa Bongean group, all of the projects that they're working on. I know some of them post a little earlier than they should. We try to tell them to keep it a secret, but you know, they're excited. We get it. All right, so let's go on with our prizes. Jean Fisher, today you won a honey bun of the backgrounds. Lisa Houston, that's an easy name. I love that. You are going to win Garden Gatherings Dark Charm Pack. And then the last charm pack goes to Luann, Wildy, or Wild. One of those with the E on the end. Luann, you get the shirting charm pack. All right, that was a lot of information. Thanks for hanging in there with me with our technical difficulty with the new mic. I hope it's good. I hope it's better. We'll figure it out. We just got this, so we'll see you next week. No shop talk next week. And we have we're working on, like I said, all the new stuff for next year. We'll have tons of stuff for you to that we're going to talk about. And just, hey, get working on your projects to get those done for Christmas. And we will see you next week. Bye now, everyone.
Thank you.